This is lesson 3, dividing a quantity by a given ratio, and we're going to do questions 14, 15 and 16. Now question 14 says, in year 8 the ratio of boys to girls is 5 to 7. If there are 140 girls in year 8, what is the total number of students in year 8? Well, I'm going to start off by writing my ratio of boys to girls is 5 to 7. Now, on this side of the ratio, we know we've got 140 girls. How many boys do we have? Well, it has to be in the same ratio as 5 to 7. So, to find out what our boys is, look at our girls ratio at 7. 7 parts of girls. 140 girls. So how do I change my 7 to 140? I times it by 20. I'm going to do a similar thing to the left hand side, times that by 20 and get 100 boys. So 100 boys plus 140 girls will give me 240 year 8 students. Now, question 15 says a light rye bread requires a ratio of wholemeal flour to plain flour of 4 to 3. A baker making a large quantity of loaves uses 126 cups of plain flour. What is the total amount of flour used by the baker? Well, similar question to 14. I'm going to have wholemeal flour to plain flour. It's in the ratio 4 to 3. But the quantity of plain flour that I use is 126 cups. Now, what do I times 3 by to get to 126? Well, if you're not sure how to do that, we can grab a calculator and just say, well, 3, calculator just here, 3 will go into 126, how many times? 42 times. So we're timesing 3 by 42 to get to 126. So I'm going to times 4 by 42 to get to 168. So our wholemeal flour is 168 cups. Our plain flour is 126 cups. So our total amount of flour is going to be 126 plus 168. I'm going to just quickly do that on my calculator. 126 plus 168, which will give me 294 cups of flour. 294 cups of flour. Question 16. A textbook contains 3 chapters, and the ratio of pages in these 3 chapters is 3 to 2 to 5. If there are 24 pages in the smallest chapter, how many pages are there in the textbook? Well, we've got a ratio of 3 to 2 to 5. The smallest one has 24 pages. So ask yourself, how do we change 2 to 24? And we're going to times it by 12. So that means we're going to times each of these ratios by 12, so we get numbers in the same ratio. So 3 12s are 36, 5 12s are 60. So that means the total number of pages in the book are 36 plus 24 plus 60 equals, that's 100, carry the 1, 7, 8, 9, 120 pages. So there are 120 pages in the three chapters of the book.